Hello, my name is Jacob Curtis, and first off, I would like to apologize for the weird headset setup as well as the audio. The reason for the headset was my mic on my Mac was not picking up my voice very well, and this is still a lot quieter than I would like, but it's still picking up better. So my apologies if the audio drifts out on this presentation. Um, so what I want to talk about today is the creative presentation course at Full Sail University that I just finished and kind of my impression of it and more so what I took away from the course. So I guess just jump in. What I gained from this course was a knowledge of how to brand myself to companies that I hope to someday work for and how to better show that brand through presentation. I gained confidence in my presenting abilities as well as learned how to put on a better presentation from facts of how to hold the audience's attention through how you talk and as well as making sure that your slides go with what you're actually talking about, to the fact that a successful presentation isn't about the presenter, but it's about the audience. The course helped me to understand my flaws in presenting and helped me to learn that one of the reasons I would lose an audience's attention was that I didn't seem to come across as very confident. Or another thing that we learned was that your slides can really make or break a presentation. Now, I personally never put too much thought into slides and never really thought too much about them. But if you think about one of the things that we went over was if the slides are just too flashy, the attention falls away from you, the presenter, and onto the slides that are going on behind you. Now your audience's attention isn't on what you're saying, but on the screen behind you and what's going on back there. Another side to the slides is if they're too dull and the presenter is speaking very monotonely, very slow and soft, and also has very soft slides going with this, it can lose your audience's attention in a way that they're trying to fall asleep, trying to get into a nap because there's not much stimulation going on from a quiet presenter and from quiet slides. I also learned that the way that you speak influences how you come across. For instance, you can say the same exact thing and sound confident or uneasy. It's all from the inflection in your voice and your body language. For instance, I could say, I am very happy to be here speaking with you today, or I could say, I'm I'm very happy to be here speaking with you today. They both say the same thing, but both kind of tell a different story. One is someone who is genuinely happy to be here and speaking with you, and the other is someone who would much rather not be there, but it's just there because, it's something that they need to do. Overall, I feel this course helped me professionally would be for future interviewing skills because interviewing in a way is just giving a presentation where the product you're presenting is yourself, whether that's for getting a job or you've got the job and you're looking to get a promotion. Maybe personally, I'm in going into the audio field as a recording engineer, so maybe that's you have your own studio and you're pitching the studio to a new client, or maybe you're pitching a Kickstarter campaign to get your own independent studio. The skills I learned in this class helped me with not just getting a job, but in those instances, keeping a job. The thing that we did in the class that really helped with this was our final project was to put together a presentation, and you got the chance to pitch yourself as if you had graduated from Full Sail already and are talking to the owners and hiring managers at a company of your choice. Now, personally, for this, I picked a small recording studio from my hometown. But what this really required us to do was a lot of research on our target audience and what they needed and were looking for in members of their team and build a presentation for them. Now, during this, we turned in outlines and then turned in rough drafts and finally had the option to give a live presentation or a video presentation, much like I'm turning in today. And I chose a live presentation, and we got graded on our performances of our live presentation. Now I'm really proud of the score that I got because I was able to take what I learned from the class and from all the presentations that we watched in the class and make a very, personally, I feel a very well done presentation out of it. Um, Now, it wasn't the first time that I presented in my life. It's far from it, but the other times were all very embarrassing. But this presentation that I gave in this class was by far the best presentation that I've given in my life, and it was very well received by my classmates who had also been learning some of the other skills I had been learning through this course. So I feel it was pretty well done. They thought I did a pretty good job. Um, Now, as far as after this class, I'm very excited to be able to hopefully present again in the future, but this time rather than traditional presentation with slides and talking and such, I'd like my work with music to be the showcase that someday my dreams and passions get to be the highlight and spotlight of their own presentation, so to speak. And that's really all I can ask for in this. Personally, I thoroughly enjoyed the class, and I'm looking forward to continuing the rest of my time at Full Sail and learning as much as I can from everybody in the industry. Thank you for your time and listening to me ramble on through this. Jacob Curtis.